Hello everyone and welcome to our Storm Watch on July 12th, 2025. It's late evening. So starting off with our low res GFS run. Tomorrow at midday we have only a few showers in the far southwest. Through the afternoon though, as mentioned already, we'll see storms blossoming through the Midlands and Connacht. These will be potent storms. There's already a warning issued by Mount Erin for Connacht. Warning yellow is level. Warning level is yellow even for these storms. Might see an orange warning for some of these counties if these storms band into an MCS and affect one area and just sort of sits there for ages. Into the evening and overnight, we see that system getting quite strong there in Connacht, hence the warning. Then behind that follows in an area of more general rain and some embedded storms. However, I think the GFS keeps us really confined to the west of the country. Now, into the early hours of Monday morning, we see some storms forming over North Leinster and Ulster, and those could bring some downpours for a time in those northern areas. And into Monday itself, we go into that regime of sunshine showers and cooler, fresher temperatures and breezes. So really, with the GFS run, the storms are really confined towards the west and north, and possibly some more central parts as well. Tomorrow, Sunday, so not really good for a nationwide breakdown here. Here's the ECM 12Z, I believe that is, yes it is, good. So pushing ahead into tomorrow afternoon, we see big storms forming widely in Connacht there tomorrow evening. These purple colours showing really high rates of rainfall and hail. Again, I think quite likely to see an MCS, where obviously we see a lot of storms basically merging into one system, and that system, if it forms, will be sitting over one location, and it could bring a good hour or two or more of storms in a row. So yeah, flooding, hail, strong winds, lightning, all those hazards covered by that warning. It could be, as I said, upgraded to an orange warning locally if we do see the worst case scenario play out. Either way, that moves offshore, but then we see this next band of heavy showers pushing in from the west, and that intensifies as it pushes eastwards of the country. So could easily see some storms anywhere on Sunday nights with the ECM precip forecast there. And again into Monday morning, the storms are clearing from the north, and you go into sunshine and showers and a cooler temperature as well. The GEM is like this. So GEM, once again, big storms tomorrow through Connacht and possibly the far south and west of Ulster as well, and north and west Leinster. Into tomorrow night, again, up comes this band of showers, rain and storms. As already mentioned earlier today, this feature that blossoms as the country tomorrow afternoon and pushes towards Connacht, those will be purely thunderstorms. But the band that pushes in tomorrow night, that will be a mixture of rain and storms. Into Monday morning, in the early hours of the morning, that band of rain and storms does push northwards and eastwards of the country, and by Monday itself, once again, into sunshine showers. So the GEM and ECM both have the big downpours in the north, both have the big downpours in Connacht and northwest through tomorrow afternoon, and they both have a band of rain and storms nationwide tomorrow night. The GFS really has the thunder activity confined towards the west and north. Here's the arpege, a high-res chart. So tomorrow afternoon, actually it delays the formation of the MCS there, and really only has effect in North Mayo, North Sligo, and North Leitrim there. In the evening tomorrow, we could see some more storms just forming in more southern parts as well, like in the line from Galway down to Waterford there. That's a bit interesting. That could bring some quite widespread storms. That could be just the band of rain that I was talking about earlier. But yes, I think the arpege quite thundery nationwide there. Apart from maybe in Munster, I think Munster and the arpege is not favoured. But if you're not in Munster, you're if you're not in Munster, you run the fair chance of seeing a storm through Sunday night and also through the afternoon as well. Monday, as we know. Now, some are also showing this next band pushing in on Monday morning. Those are likely to be heavy showers, but again, wouldn't rule out some thunder on that. Then Monday was showery. Here is the Icon 18Z. Tomorrow afternoon, again, the storms are a bit more confined towards the west of the country there. Well, they're always in the west, yes, but they're a bit further west than the other runs had it. So like the lowest runs have these storms forming in the Midlands and pushing westwards, but the highest runs so far, they only have them in the west. And in the evening and overnight, again we see this band of rain pushing through, but as it does so, it does intensify. So maybe just starting off in southwest, there's a bit of rain, but it could form storms along the band as it transfers eastwards and northwards of the country. So again, Munster is at least favoured somewhat by this model again, and a showery Monday. Finally, we have the UKV. Again, storms do form, confined to Connacht really. A few rogue ones may form in West Leinster, but that's quite unlikely, I think, tomorrow. Then up comes this band of showery rain and storms. It's confined to like North Munster and Connacht there. Any storms tomorrow night, possibly Ulster for a time. Behind that, we do see that next band of showers coming through. Could be a few storms on that one, but these are more just showers caused by the fresher air from the west than the humid air from the south and east that we're seeing now. And Monday is just showery. So GFS and the UKV both have the storms confined to west and north. All other runs, apart from the arpege and Icon, have it nationwide. That's because the Icon and arpege have Munster not really in good favour for storms. So if you're in the west and north, good going, you've got them. Especially in Connacht tomorrow, could be seeing some intense downpours. But if you're not in those areas I mentioned, just watch the space and see what happens. The storms will be getting going in less than 24 hours now, so it's actually quite interesting how much uncertainty there is regarding these storms. I'll see you tomorrow for more updates. Enjoy the warm evening. Bye for now.